What's up, guys? So today I wanted to make this video to show you guys just how overpowered Emma Frost is, as well as how strong the Marauders are now that she's joined the team. I wasn't planning on making this video as I'm on vacation, which is why I'm recording it on a laptop webcam and mic, so sorry about the quality. Also, Scope Next, stop ruining my vacation. The footage we'll be taking a special interest in today includes both arena footage and balance draft footage. In short, as predicted during the tier list stream, Emma Frost performs like a god-tier solo character. What we didn't fully expect is that she would immediately take the Marauders to the top spot. What I mean by that is that this team walks through the Black Order. Don't believe me? First, we'll take a look at some balance draft footage. So I open up with the Strife basic on Thanos because it steals all his positive effects and gives them to Sinister. Now I know that Sinister is not going to get to keep them because Thanos is going to use his special, but it still takes all of those positive effects away from Thanos. From here, I decide to go ahead and use the Mystique Ultimate on Proxima just to see what kind of damage we can put on her, which is not too bad. And as for all the negative effects on Sinister, as you can see, he's going to heal up and be just fine. This team has incredible sustain, so I go ahead and clone the Cull Obsidian, and then remove all the debuffs. Not only that, but now everyone has immunity, making them uniquely safe from all of the offense downs that Ebony Maw just attempted to put on everyone. The only person who actually did get offense down was Cull, who just taunts and removes it himself anyway. And so they continue taking hits. I go with the Mystique basic there because I'm about to use the Mr. Sinister special, and it's going to steal all of those positive effects that she has, and that's also why I use the Strife basic, because it takes the taunt away. Now the Emma ult just removes all of their buffs. It's amazing. And then their own team does a bunch of damage to Cull, which is nice. So you can see they take hits pretty hard, but as soon as Mr. Sinister is able to use his special, everyone's got death proof and defense up and regen and counter. The entire team is just in really, really good shape. Plus, it did blind Cull Obsidian, which means all those counters are going to miss, which is really nice as well. So he even misses his ultimate on Strife. Proxima goes ahead and stuns Strife, which is fine. It would have been a little bit better if she stunned the Cull Obsidian clone, but it doesn't matter. At this point, I go after Thanos, because as soon as you can get Thanos down, the fight is over. So we have the offensed up Cull clone, he uses the ultimate, goodbye Thanos. The Cull clone finally does go down. Then there's the offensed up Sinister basic, which calls the Mystique assist, so no more Proxima. And then use that Mystique special again and just keep using their own positive effects against them. From here, I decide to focus on Ebony, because if I try to focus on Corvus, he'll go into stealth, and I just use the Mystique special. So Strife finally does go down. In my experience with this match, you usually lose one member, and it's usually either Strife or Sabretooth, and this is just from how I'm playing it. I've had this team for less than a day, so it's possible that I'm not playing it perfectly and you can walk away with everyone alive. But go ahead and steal the death proofs again from Cull. I use the Emma special right there, and then Cull is out, and then it's just a 4v1 against Corvus, and you don't need me to tell you how this is going to go. This wasn't a one-time thing, by the way. The Marauders just absolutely disassemble the Black Order. But so what? A bunch of teams can punch across. How do the new Marauders handle Arena, where you have to punch up? Well, I'm glad you asked, because as it turns out, they just walk right through the Black Order, even in punch-ups in Arena. So first I'll do a breakdown on an Arena match. I'll talk about how strong my Marauders are, what T4s I have in them, etc. And then finally I'll end the video with another Arena match and let you guys decide for yourselves what you think of the team. So let's check it out. Alright, so this is about a 25k punch-up. And this is going to be a little bit different, not too much, but a little different because I'm missing some of the T4s. Obviously in balance draft, every character is 7/7/7/5 abilities. I'm missing a couple. In particular, I only have the Emma Ultimate T4'd. I don't have the Emma Special T4'd, which is a bummer. The Strife basic, I do not have T4'd, so he'll only steal 3 positive effects, as you're about to see, instead of stealing them all. So it's a good bit less useful. So I'm going to do those as soon as I can, but the outcome is going to be exactly the same as you'll see here. So I use the Mystique special. Unfortunately, that's a Gear Tier 14 Cull Obsidian, so I'm not able to remove his taunt. Sometimes, especially if your Mystique is about on par with the strength of the Cull, you can remove the taunt with that flip, and then you can clone Ebony Maw, which is a slightly better clone, but as you'll see, it makes very little difference. So again, we've got the Cull taunting, and this is going to play out pretty much exactly like last match. I don't have any T4s on Strife, so he's getting hit a little bit harder, but again, the sustain and regen on this team is just incredible. So I go ahead and use the basic so that I can give the death proof to Sinister, which he will share with everyone on the team. There's the Emma ultimate, which removes almost all their buffs, and it blinds Cull, so all of his retaliation is going to miss. And you don't have to worry about all those bleeds on Sinister because he's got the death proof, which is nice. So the taunting Cull wastes the Proxima ult, and the defense up makes it so Sinister doesn't get hit too hard from that Proxima ult. And then go ahead and use that special, and it takes all the positive effects from Mystique, so now everyone's got immunity and regen, defense up, offense up, death proof. It's really, really nice. So far, no casualties. I think someone does die before the end, but it's a pretty easy, pretty convincing win. So they're beating up on the Cull clone some more, that or Strife. So there's the Mystique basic, so the enemy Cull Obsidian is just about gone. Finish him off with the Emma basic there. They're beating up on Strife and Cull some more, but again, both of those guys take hits really, really well. Get to use that Strife ultimate with the offense up, even though also offense down, so that's 3 ability blocks, so send Corvus in a stealth. I go ahead and use the Sinister basic, and that's the end of Proxima. And you'll notice that every time Thanos has his special available, it looks real bad. The entire team gets coated in red. However, very shortly after, Emma gets a turn and just removes all of the debuffs from everyone, and it's really nice. It's a bummer she happened to be slowed right here, but even so, she still gets to go and remove the debuffs before they do too much damage. So Strife finally does go down, but it's not going to make enough of a difference. The worst is over, and the longer the match goes on, you get more Sinister specials, and eventually that Sinister ult comes back around, and you add another teammate. So yeah, they pretty decisively win this matchup. There's the Mystique basic dropping Ebony pretty low. There's the counter. Sinister gets hit again. Go ahead and use a Sabretooth basic. He's gone. There's the ultimate, which again removes buffs and it blinds Thanos, which is always nice. I decide to go after Corvus again, because this time I'm going to throw him in a stealth, but I will have the Mystique special. Thanos, of course, missing the basic because he's blind. Go ahead and use the Emma special just to give people immunity. There's the Sabretooth ult. We don't get the bleed. I realize after recording this it's because my Sabretooth was only level 70, but that's okay. I go ahead and clone Thanos. And yeah, they just absorb another Thanos ult right there because it's too little, too late. So go ahead and trick Corvus into hitting Thanos, mainly to give Mystique that evade. And then Corvus goes down. A nice big heal from Sinister, and now Mystique is in really good shape. And from here I can just throw it on auto. And again, even after Thanos did his special and he takes down Sabretooth, still a total non-issue. There's more than enough people. Mystique getting the benefit of the heal from Sinister's passive, so yeah, another blind on Thanos and he's toast. So there you have it. The new Marauders are just complete savages. As for the team I was using in that match, so this is my pride and joy. It's a 7 red star Mr. Sinister with all the T4s except his basic, which I do plan to do. You do not need a fully maxed Mr. Sinister. However, You don't want to use a weak Mr. Sinister. He has to be pretty strong. Mystique, only gear tier 12, 5 red star, all the T4s except her ultimate. I do eventually want to do her ultimate because it's a pretty significant improvement in damage, but I haven't done it yet. Strife, same thing, 5 red star, gear tier 12. He's only level 72, so I'll probably give him the rest of the levels, and I'm definitely at least going to T4 his basic because of a big difference that it makes in that matchup. Sabretooth, 5 red star. Only T4 I have on him is his passive. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any additional T4s on him, but I am going to up his level from 70 to 75. And then Emma Frost, I got lucky. I was able to get her 5 gold star, 4 red star. I already T4'd her ultimate, and I'm going to be T4'ing her special and passive, and I took her straight to gear 14. I want a few more key T4s before I think they'll cleanly punch up over 100k, namely the Strife Basic, the Mystique Ultimate, and the Emma Frost Special. But what a lot of people have been asking is which T4s I recommend for Emma Frost. I think she easily deserves a T4 for every single ability except for her basic. But alright, so that's all I've got for you right now. I wasn't planning on making this video, but I figured people would want to see this footage while her offer was still around. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to jab that like button, maybe uppercut the subscribe button, and of course, if you want to see more content like this, anyone is welcome to join my Discord server, which is discord.gg/Khasino. We have blitz predictions, infographics, videos, data mines, content creator Q&A, and more. On that note, I'm going to resume my vacation, so I'll leave footage of another arena match playing for you guys. Thanks for checking it out, and I will see you guys real soon. Until then, peace!